Okay, y'all, I showed y'all earlier how I was canning pears, and I did pear preserves yesterday. Y'all look at my pears, see how big they, and this is a middle size one. Our pears were huge. But we are going to do pear butter today, pineapple pear butter. It's going to be sugar-free, no sugar added. Let me say that, because if I say sugar-free, somebody's going to say, well, your pears have sugar in them, your pineapple has sugar. Yes, this is no sugar added. All right, this is like a 3-quart crock pot here, and I don't know how many pears I have in here, probably 12 to 16 cups. And I've got it mounded up because they are going to cook down. These are going to have to cook like 10 to 12 hours. But when it gets done, it will be apple butter, and I'm going to put it in jars. So I am going to put my pineapple. This is 1 can of pineapple chunks. Now, they are going to cook all to pieces, so I don't care. I would put tidbits if they weren't going to cook so long, but they're going to cook all to pieces, so pineapple chunks are fine. And that's what I had in the pantry. All right, now to this, I'm not going to add my vanilla and my autumn spice blend yet. And I'm not going to add my monk fruit. I've got brown monk fruit and I've got my regular white. And I'm going to add some of both of it. But I'm going to let this cook down some, so when I put all this in, I can stir it up. So it's going to take probably 2 or 3 hours for it to cook down. When it does that, now I'm not putting any liquid in this except what little bit of liquid you saw in the pineapple, because pears have a lot of water in them. And this is a good thing you can do with, if you know anything about pears have spots on them.
They're not bad.
The kind of pears that we have, they have little spots on them. Well, they're not bad. You can't even taste it, but if you have a pear tree and yours don't have spots, you can let me know why. But it's been like that. This pear tree is probably 65 years old, and they're like this every year. Well, I take those, like a little spot like that. I take those and I cut those off. I don't put the ones with the spots in my canned pears. I put the really pretty halves that have no spots on them, but the others I will cut up and I will make pear butter. Well, today I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna make pineapple pear butter. So I'm gonna taste this, and if it needs a little bit more pineapple, then I'll put some more in it, but I really don't think it will. So I'm going to put the lid on this, let it cook a couple hours until when it cooks down some, and then I will put my seasonings, my vanilla, and my sweetener in it. So give me a couple of hours, and which is for me, for you, it'll be probably blink of an eye. Okay, y'all can see how this is beginning to cook. My pears are beginning to get soft, the pineapple. And it's been on about 3 hours. And the reason y'all see all that juice, that's the reason I said do not add any liquid to this. All right, to this I am going to, this is my autumn spice blend. I'm going to put, this is a half of a tablespoon right here. All right, now I have the recipe for this on my channel. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of that. If y'all know anything about apple butter, pear butter, it has lots of spices in it. As a matter of fact, when you get through cooking it, it's really, really dark. So, I'm not sure. I got some more cloves out right here, but it really smells like it's got enough cloves in it with that 2 teaspoons. So right now, I am not going to put any more. Y'all look, those pears are just coming apart. Can y'all see that? All right, now we have not put any sweetener in this, y'all. I'm gonna put some vanilla because I want the vanilla to cook in with the pears. So I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of vanilla in there. Now, this is my monk fruit. I'm gonna start out with, I'm gonna put 1 cup of
monk fruit
the
sweetener.
white monk fruit, and I'm gonna put a 1/2 cup of my brown or golden. Okay, now you can make this as sweet as you like. You can use brown sugar, you can use pure sugar, you can use a swerve. I love monk fruit. I love cooking with monk fruit. You can use stevia. So this is all I'm going to put in it right now. I put some lemon juice in it. I put about probably maybe less than 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice in it. But I turned it down. It's been on high. I turned it down to low. And I'm just going to let it cook until till I can just take my immersion blender and blend all this up. I'm going to taste of it though to see how sweet it is right now. I'm going to taste of the juice. Ooh, that's good. It's not quite sweet enough, but by the time it cooks down and it gets concentrated, I think it's going to be sweeter. So, and the spices seem to be really good. I'll know more. I'll taste of it in a couple of more hours, and I will see if I think I need to add any more to it. So, that's our pear butter. That's how it's coming along now.
Pear Butter.
All right,
Grandma
y'all.
Rose's Open Pantry YouTube channel.
It's the next morning, as y'all can see. And I let this cook till about midnight. And then I turned it off and just let it sit there, and it's still really warm. So what I'm going to do now, well, honey, get in here and let them see the consistency.
Okay.
This is what it looks like. And a lot of those chunks is pineapple. So what I'm about to do is take my little immersion blender. Now it's loud, so I'm not going to talk. And I'm going to make this, get all these chunks out. And I'm going to make this into pear butter, which is supposed to be really smooth. I may leave a few chunks in it because Roy and I like a few chunks. All right.
What you don't do is pull that thing up out of the butter while you got it on.
No, you do not. You do not pull it up.
You'll have to clean up the whole world with a brush.
There's a chunk right there. I'm going to leave it. That's a little pineapple chunk. But this is what pear or apple butter looks like. Now, this is pineapple pear butter. I've already sterilized my jars. Now, this is just warm, so my jars are just warm. And I'm doing it in like little jelly jars. I think this is maybe 12 ounces. These are 8 ounces, and the pints are 16 ounces.
And if y'all are wondering how good this is,
whoa,
I ate, well, you did too.
Yeah.
Wraps peanut butter with pineapple pear butter.
Y'all, I'm telling you. Now, you can make it as sweet as you want it, or you can, whoa, that's hot. Let me get my little magnet. You can make it as sweet as you want it, or you can make it you can leave it a little tart. Mine and Roy's is not really sweet. And you can put as much spice in yours. Apple butter, if you know anything about it, finger tight, because I'm going to process it, is really dark. It's darker than this. But Roy and I like ours. This is this is almost no sugar added. I did add like 1 cup of sugar to it in this whole thing. But most of it, it's 95% sugar-free with no sugar added. So, but sometimes your sweeteners will not just put it over the top like a little bit of sugar. So,
especially with a lot of spices, because
yes,
spices tend to tone down the sweetness.
Tone down the sweetness, and their spices are can be a little overwhelming, a little bitter, especially when you're using cloves. And so that's the reason I had to add the 1 cup of sugar. But I will have the recipe in the description box.
Now, Rose and I don't like to overspice. We love strong spice, but you can get it so strong that your fruit flavor doesn't come through.
Right, and we like to taste that fruit. So,
this is so good, folks.
this is so delicious. But all you do is peel your pears and put your spices and if you want to put pineapple in it, fine. If you don't, fine. But peel your pears, cut them up. If you want to put pineapple, put pineapple. If you're going to do it in the crock pot, which is easy, just let it cook down till you can add all your sweeteners and your spice. Then you just let it cook until like I did. Then you take your little immersion blender and you just blend it up to make pear sauce. So,
Okay.
all right, you just let it cook until it cooks. It gets your pears really mushy, and then you just take your immersion blender and you blend it up like I did. And you can leave it as chunky as you want, or you can just get it really smooth. So I'm just gonna keep filling my jars, and I'm gonna put it in my water back here, and I'm gonna process it. Now I'm gonna do some little 8-ounce jars to give away as gifts. I'm gonna process it for 10 minutes, and just enough to get that seal hot so they will seal. This rubber seal that's on these lids, and I'll show you. And all of you that can, y'all know what I'm talking about. But this little rubber seal right here, it has to get really hot, and when you're processing your jars, it gets really hot, and when it cools down, then it seals. See that little hump in the middle right there? When it's after it, when that seal is cooling down, it sucks that little center thing down, and you know your jar is sealed. So I probably didn't explain that real well, but
the lid goes from convex when it's hot to concave when it cools.
Yeah, it does. And that's what seals your jar. Okay.
I learned that in, I think it was science.
All right, I'm just going to keep filling my jars, and we'll be back. I'm going to put them in my water. I'm going to process them 10 minutes, and then probably I'm not going to show you that process because I've shown you that on several different canning videos. So after they get through processing, then I'll come back.
Grandma, what have you got now?
Y'all look. I had 4 of the 12-ounce jars, and I had 4 of the 8-ounce jars. Y'all, this is the best stuff.
It is
but
delicious.
Now, y'all, I'm sure all of you have eaten apple butter. You have to like spice, because this is real spicy. And I left some out. I could have got one more jar.
But we didn't make it as spicy as apple butter.
No,
because we don't like that much.
No, we didn't. But y'all.
Oh, it's good. A low carb wrap, some peanut butter, and some of that
in
that
all
wrap.
of this, there is only 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup in all of this, plus this. So I'm telling y'all, make you some pear butter. I'm sorry, this is pears. Pear butter. I like pear butter better than I do apple butter because I like pears. And but anyway, y'all make you some pear butter. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. You know what we're doing now? I've got, Roy and I have been peeling pears, and we're fixing to do pear pickle right here. And I don't have a video of pear pickle on my channel, so we're going to do a video on my pear pickle. It'll be a short one, but I'm going to show you. People love cucumber pickle. We love cucumber pickle, but we love, that's a tongue twister, but we love pear pickle. So I'm going to make us some of that in just a little bit, and we'll see y'all in just a few minutes.